It is bigger than COVID-19. We were here, and Otumfuo said to Kachre said, these boys Samuel Abujina Pomachro statement say on the country Ghana for about Galamsey. And Otumfuo said, I am not going to do it. I will do what is right. So what is stopping Otumfuo from directing his message? Because make us say Kufuor the ontie. Ghana for the do over 34.9 million a day. Kasa Kufuor ontie. But there's a reason why I see penifo krum. So this is the time we need leaders like Otumfuo to be bold and not to be cowards.
Yamo bibi akwaba ede moba amansan online TV so ene no first time on saki video wani diemu se obe subscribe we are no like it na wa share abusha nsamu sisi na nsamu koso ewo oman mu ene we ase afa na nina na sene amansan online TV for yeso ya fa to ye ho so no yesi nsem bi a ebetwa agu nsem bi a ebekoso ya ba besane mu ade aba be mam adofo ene ahwefo teach you say eba politics about sports, entertainment, and answer trending stories. Nina ye di biba be som adofo ene ahwefo nina. Na busa asembi apuaba nsem no obi epu so akwa akwhwe obi a edwane so obekwa akwhwe mepe so obeka me ho ame akwa akwhwe nsem na ekoso ewo ye ntentan fidie no so di obi a pressa wo akwa akwhwe no amansan online TV for ene yeso ye di bi eba be som adofo ene ahwefo nina. Intimeso so obeka me ho ame akwa akwhwe video ni bi aba.
It is bigger than COVID-19. We were here, and Otumfuo said to Kachre said, these boys Samuel Abujina Pomachro statement say on the country Ghana for about Galamsey. And Otumfuo said, I am not going to do it. I will do what is right. So what is stopping Otumfuo from directing his message? Because make us say Kufuor the ontie. Ghana for the do over 34.9 million a day. Kasa Kufuor ontie. But there's a reason why I see penifo krum. So this is the time we need leaders like Otumfuo to be bold and not to be cowards, to stop being politically correct, because these kind of glazed words, these kinds of pampering, and then our grandchildren are going to die because we today could not live up to the expectations. We today were not bold enough to be Ghanaians to speak truth. You are powerful than any ordinary Ghanaian walking on the street. Your statement can shake tables. Your statement can crack the windows of the Jubilee House. So when you get the opportunity to speak for the people, and we try to speak like this generally, then we are not ready to solve the problems. And to Mimi Huni say, the reason why the NPP, they continuously destroy our forest, our land, is because our leaders like Otumfuo, Domahine, leaders like Awunahine, Kepkosehine, they are scared, they are cowards, they are pampering menace. COVID-19 we saw what these people did to us. I want to say a simple thing here. The National House of Chiefs, former Ghana are in charge. Technically, local government, is for the chiefs. They are in charge of the respective lands they oversee. But Galamsey issue started, we have not seen or heard any strong language from the National House of Chiefs telling the president that he has failed the people. More importantly, when the president for once or for some time before told us he's putting his presidency on the line. So at this point, me accord, I'm going to say he is basically not, he's moving away of running away from his responsibility. He's not going to listen to me. You tell a Kufuor to say when deliver, catch the MPP they are not going to listen to you. So when Otumfuo also speaks like me, then where are we heading? Say Domahine, say Mamponhine, say Ahemfo Akesio Mogana, when they speak like us, who are on the streets, then it means our future is bleak. It means we are never going to be able to solve it. Are we going to wait for power to change? For some chiefs to start calling out the president? Because we need to call out the president now. We need to let the president know it is his responsibility. It is important. And Otumfuo to ahinia de nyina betina haka. And Otumfuo to ahinia de nyina because it is basically confirming that he is the overlord. Now the overlord of Ghana for 8 years has not been able to solve Galamsey problem. Now you don't to work at a lawyer for say omunko site and committee. Then we are not ready. We are not ready to let them understand that in our faces the disrespect, in our faces the distraction, in our faces the total disrespect for the rule of law. We are not ready as leaders to let them be accountable for their stewardship. And Nintina Galamsey is ongoing. The National House of Chiefs is quiet. Why? Because they are not ready. They are not willing. They cannot speak and tell the president that he has failed. If Otumfuo and Bawumia and MPP government, failure, and what next? And then so all the people making noise in Ghana about Galamsey, about all that, we are all blowing hot air because we have not been able to tell the president that his responsibility from the 7th of January 2017 was to stop this. I don't care who was in power. What I know is that all that I know is that the 7th of January 2017, Ghana was handed over to Otumfuo and Bawumia. That is what I care about. I don't care about how it was handed over to them. I don't care about who was in charge. What I know is that today, car way keys, the amount. Whoever was driving the car, nobody cares. As far as you are a new driver, you need the new rules and regulations to drive that car. And I have the right to question you. Semetam kama wenne. Now you're a driver. Now say uchika na 6 months. Now me fraud am catch us. Adana kai part way to where more. Untumi nkan me say, oh okay. Nipa na car dikutaro no ordinary chiko. The day I handed the car over to you, it is your responsibility to put that car in good shape. So there's no room here. We are supposed to stop this kind of conversation. This is basically telling the government they can keep on doing what they are doing. We should not be selective. And I don't hate Otumfuo. I am trying to speak to the conscience of leaders in Ghana. Asofo, I'm talking to chiefs. I am talking to that is the principles. So there are so many things that happen in this country are wrong. But for some reason, the leadership here, once in a while, we get people who are reasonable enough, who are honest enough, who basically put everything aside and speak truth to power. And that is what is lacking. Responsibility. Nana Danko Otumfuo and the ND's MPP, they need to take responsibility. This is their problem. This is their cause. They caused this havoc. Otumfuo caused this. Nana Danko Otumfuo, Bawumia, the NPP government caused this. Because I want to ask the chiefs and the leaders in Ghana today. Saying Ghana yamu provision shop, Ghana yamu company, and Otumfuo are running it to this point. Will you start in public and use nice words? You will say this guy is a bad manager. I want to fire him because he has not lived up to expectation. Why is it that when it comes to Ghana, it becomes beautiful words? It becomes moving the responsibility and then giving it to people who cannot solve the problem. Today, if the president is willing to fight Galamsey, the president can come on national television 6 p.m. and tell every single mining company in Ghana to put their tools down. And every single mining company in Ghana was shut down. But because there's no will, because the vice president and the people in this government and the president himself, their will is not there. Because we have not been able to let him understand that we can pressurize him to do what we want. Because the will of the power of the people and Otumfuo be a president. Nana Danko Otumfuo is being guarded by the Constitution. And when they say the Constitution is the holy grail of this country, which was written by we the people. If Otumfuo is willing to fight Galamsey, it does not matter the time. It does not matter the year. It does not matter how long it has taken. Nana Danko Otumfuo tonight can come on national television and say, I am the president of this land. I am giving an order in the next 5 hours. Every excavator in Ghana, whether commercial, private, illegal, shut down. I will come back and tell Ghanaians my next step. But Nana Danko Otumfuo can't do it because he does not have the will. We have not made him feel he needs to be responsible. This is Galamsey in Ghana.
And this is the only potable quality water here because the Galamsey activities has affected all the river bodies in this area.
Yes, it's true. The community tried digging some boreholes, but unfortunately the iron contents in there has made it undrinkable. So they have resorted back to this, and this is the only potable one left in the community because of the Galamsey activities around.
What, as a healthcare provider in this community, what would you want government to do so that water will become easy accessible for you in this community?
Yes, as we have all been pleading, everybody needs potable, drinkable water. So we wish we have a lot of boreholes and then with a lot of filters around so that we can filter the iron out so that it can be drinkable for the community. So if the government can come to our aid and then help the community in that direction, it will be very beneficial.
Yes, it's because of the Galamsey recording deformities because of the Galamsey, and what has contributed to this deformities is the water that we drink. It has been polluted with minerals, and this is the same water that the pregnant women and the community members drink. So it's causing a lot of harm to the fetus in utero before they come out, and some of the and animal too causes the deformities, some of the deformities, and some of the deformities that we have recorded are drugs, that the causes, drugs, environmental factors, and the animal, as I said earlier on.